Life has its ups and downs. One moment you're happy, and the next you feel sad. One moment you feel optimistic and hopeful, the next you're frustrated and worried. ولا حزن يدوم ولا سرور ولا بؤس عليك ولا رخاء. But the dunya was never meant to be perfect. The dunya was always meant to be a test. Both its enjoyment and pain is fleeting and temporary. وَمَنْ يَذُقِ الدُّنْيَا فَإِنِّي تَعَمْتُهَا وَسِيقَ إِلَيْنَا عَذْبُهَا وَعَذَابُهَا فَلَمْ أَرَهَا إِلَّا غُرُورًا وَبَاطِلًا كَمَا لَاحَ فِي ظَهْرِ الْفَلَاةِ سَرَابُهَا. By the way, if you enjoy this type of content, you're going to love our new app, Qira'a, available on both Android and iOS. Qira'a is a book reader combined with a vocabulary builder. It lets you read Arabic books and get the contextual translations of any word with a simple long press. You can then save these words and build your own vocabulary list. Try the app for free with the link in the description. Zayn al-Abidin, Ali ibn Husayn Ali ibn Abi Talib, was a man who understood the reality of this dunya. Despite the greatest adversities he had to face, while merely a child, he remained steadfast. Trials and tribulations did not slow him down from worshipping Allah and excelling in this worship. When his father Hussein radiallahu anh was slain along with multiple members of his family, Zayn al-Abidin was a small child. He was spared, but he was taken as a captive by a man. This man treated him generously and would weep every time he saw him out of sadness for what happened to his family. Zayn al-Abidin says, فَقُلْتُ فِي نَفْسِي إِنْ يَكُنْ عِنْدَ أَحَدٍ خَيْرٌ فَعِنْدَ هَذَا. But when the governor of Kufa, Ibn Ziyad, started looking for him and announced a reward of 300 dirhams for anyone who brought him to him, the man took Zayn al-Abidin to Ibn Ziyad. When Ibn Ziyad spoke to Zayn al-Abidin, he asked, Masmuk? He replied, Ali ibn Husayn. Ibn Ziyad said, Alam yaqtulillahu aliyan? He replied, Dhaka akhi akbaru minni qatalahu nas. He had an older brother by the name of Ali as well, who was killed along with Hussein radiallahu anh. Ibn Ziyad cried, Bal qatalahu Allah. And Zayn al-Abidin, this child, replied, Allahu yatawaffa al-anfusa hina mawtiha. Ibn Ziyad wanted to have him killed, but he let him go after the intercession of his aunt, who swore that if he is killed, then she shall be killed with him too. And eventually, Zayn al-Abidin returned to his home of Madinah, where he would worship Allah, seek knowledge, and become a shining example of righteousness and piety. He would cry a lot. When asked about this, he said, لا تلوموني فإن يعقوب عليه السلام فقد سبطا من ولده فبكى حتى ابيضت عيناه ولم يعلم أنه مات. وقد نظرت إلى 14 رجلا من أهل بيتي يذبحون في غداة واحدة أترون حزني عليهم يذهب من قلبي أبدا. He would seek knowledge, and he would sit with Aslam, Mawla Umar, who was the former slave of Umar radiallahu anhu, who went on to become a scholar. A man from the Quraysh took exception to this, and he said, Do you leave Quraysh and sit with the slave of Banu Adi? He replied, إِنَّمَا يَجْلِسُ الرَّجُلُ حَيْثُ يَنْتَفِعُ. He was also extremely generous in giving charity. The poor of Madinah would receive sadaqah from a secret donor, and they did not realize it was from him until he died and the sadaqah stopped coming. An interesting anecdote was when Hisham ibn Abdul Malik, the brother or the son of the then Khalifa, made Hajj, and Hisham could not kiss the Hajar al-Aswad due to the crowd. Hisham then sat down under a tent which was put up for him close to the Kaaba. He then saw a man of magnificent appearance and reverence approach the Kaaba, and the crowd parted for him to kiss the black stone. The people who were with Hisham, some of whom were from Asham, asked who this man was. Even though Hisham knew who it was, he said, I don't know. But the poet al-Farazdaq happened to be part of this group, and he said, I know him. And he went on to say these majestic lines about him. هذا الذي تعرف البطحاء وطأته والبيت يعرفه والحل والحرم. هذا ابن خير عباد الله كلهم. هذا التقي النقي الطاهر العلم. إذا رأته قريش قال قائلها إلى مكارم هذا ينتهي الكرم. ينمى إلى ذروة العز التي قصرت عن نيلها عرب الإسلام والعجم. يكاد يمسكه عرفان راحته ركن الحطيم إذا ما جاء يستلم. He says out of his nobility, when he comes to kiss or salute the Hajar al-Aswad, it is as if the Hajar shakes his hand and salutes him back. يغضي حياء ويغضى من مهابته فما يكلم إلا حين يبتسم. هذا ابن فاطمة إن كنت جاهله بجده أنبياء الله قد ختموا. وليس قولك من هذا بظائره العرب تعرف من أنكرت والعجم. These were some of the lines he said in his poem, and it is said that Hisham got so offended and he imprisoned al-Farazdaq for these lines. I hope you enjoyed this, and inshallah I will see you the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.